Hey classes! So I'm doing a video to do a follow-up from yesterday's email, though I am recording it the night of the email. It's Monday night for me, but I'm sending this out on Tuesday. To follow up to let you know, it's going to be a difficult situation. We are now studying from home or doing school from home until the end of the semester, and to be very honest, I feel very sad about this. This is my last semester, so I was really getting to really enjoy the swing of things, and I was really liking all of my classes and all of you guys. I do feel especially bad for people who are in their senior year or are not having the experience that they thought they were having. But we do have to look at it the way that it's supposed to be in the wider view, which is we are looking out for each other in this way. And we have to put ourselves or our selfish maneuvers aside and know that this is a part of a process of learning. And in that learning, we have to do our best to help those who need it the most, which is the most vulnerable. And by doing this act, we are participating in that type of healthy behavior. So yeah, it's gonna be difficult. And yeah, we're gonna be doing a month and a half of online school till we get to the very end. But you know what, I know you guys can do it. And some of the things that I think we're gonna be doing for the rest of the semester are going to be pretty cool. Because there's two ways of looking at this. One, we could just ride this out and do just like the constant, here's homework, here's how we respond, here's something, here's how we respond. I mean, just ride this to the end. We could also make this more creative. And to be honest, that's a lot of how I teach is I envision a much more creative response. And so what I'm gonna do, knowing that we're online for the rest of the semester, is I'm not just going to be converting the classes to online modules that are answering and responding, but I think what I'm going to be doing is making sure that the responses are going to be different and creative. I'm going to be asking you to be more interpretive about your answers. This will be seen in the coming weeks with obviously much more videos that we'll be producing because this will be my primary way of speaking to you guys. For some of the classes I mentioned already, we're going to do a few live sessions. For the class with the more students, maybe we'll do live sessions that one too. It could be fun. We'll see what happens. The class, because of the ever-changing nature of new media, we are going to be staying topical with the current things that are going on. Everything from the memes to the virus itself and to the social safety nets and doing social good. I think we're going to be spending a lot of time having this as a discussion because we will learn from this. We will hopefully remember this and apply this to whatever may come next, which hopefully won't happen in your lifetimes, but in reality will likely. And I can't say there with positive notes that this is a one-time thing. But what I can say is that what we learn, we could do things with. So what I'm gonna be doing the very first thing I'll be doing aside from this video is I'm gonna be putting together a newsletter called New Media Homework. And it's not homework, but what it is content that I'm reading at the current moment of the type of research I'm doing. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys because in your social isolation or social distancing or quarantining or whatever you want to call it, you're going to have time on your hands. And so I figured if you're interested in what I'm currently researching or working on or what you want to see that's applicable to the changing nature of things there, I'm just going to make a little aggregate. I'm going to send it out once or twice a week. And I think if you have anything to add to it, please send me links and I'll add them right to it because I think what I'm also going to do is promote some of your work in the newsletter. And so if you're working on a project or you want to promote it, I'm going to make sure that I'm sharing with all the classmates, all the students in every one of my sections. And for anybody who's not in my sections, I think it'd be really cool if you were participated as well. You're part of the new media program or you're just interested. And it could be a cool collaborative assignment where we could get stuff shared with all of our classmates. And so please, obviously, if you're not in my classes, feel free to share this with any of your other classmates because I'm not going to send it to anyone who's not in the current classes. But do please share the newsletter with anybody you want because I think it'll be really fun to read some of the things that I'm coming across, some of the podcasts, some of the articles and films, and a lot more watching. And then what this will lead to is more of an idea of how we're going to run assignments through the rest of the semester. And I know that takes a lot of the fun out of this, which is oh my gosh, we have this time to work from home, but we are still going to school. I mean, this is an important thing that we keep that part of our contract as well, which is we're here to learn too, but also to learn about what we're going to do with our lives. And it's going to be a difficult time, but we're going to make it through it. And to look at the tiny bright side, maybe we'll learn something new in the process.